Dun 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 dun. Woo. Yeah, I'm playing right now. How do you feel? Let me just check my audio as always. Okay, okay. There I am. Let me just nab the link here and post it on my friend's Discord to see if somebody shows up. It's okay if they don't. Don't feel like you're obliged. So the Bandicam Bandicoot uh, just that racing. There I am. Okay, so let me just post this on a certain other social media that I'm not going to share here. And playing CTR. There we go. I'm gonna delete that later. And we should be okay. Okay. We should. Yeah, everything's running okay. Okay, please let it be the intro so that we can get started on this. Nope, it's just gameplay. Nah, it doesn't matter. I think you get the intro if you play story mode, and I think we're gonna go with story mode. Oops, you're not seeing that mice there. That's an optical illusion. Okay, so little story about this game. Actually, let's just play. Um, I made the thumbnail in a hurry. I hope it's not too terrible, but if it is, I mean, I think you can actually see. Nah, I'm not even gonna point that out. But yeah, we don't have any options to toggle with, so let's go directly to adventure. And we're gonna make a new save file. I usually don't do this. I haven't tested this game on this emulator, but I don't know, so many people like this game. I feel like it's easily gonna be a good port. So when I was little, I liked to play as Dingo, and I think he's one of my favorite characters in the entire Crash Bandicoot universe. But my playstyle is better for... Nah, not Tiny. For Coco Bandicoot and Engine, because they use the acceleration build, and that's what I'm the most comfortable with. We're gonna go with Engine. Okay. Let me know how the volume is. I think it's okay. I don't feel like toggling much with audio today anyways, but... Right, let's see if we can go directly into the story mode. Maybe the cutscene will be there. Oh, no cutscenes yet?
Welcome to the Adventure Arena. You can travel around this area and practice your driving skills. The dots and stars on the map represent warp paths, which lead to ring.
Okay, no need for any of that. I know this game pretty well. I haven't played it in a while because I've been playing the newer one, the one for the PlayStation 4 and, well, the one by Binox. So I haven't played the vanilla one in a long time. So let's hope we do okay. Let's just go to the first stage. We can look at the cutscene later, it doesn't really matter. This game is not really... doesn't have much of a story. just this one guy shows up from space and tells us, okay, go race or I'll enslave your people. There we go. So this is another one of those games. Ah man, this is going bad already. Okay, so this is another. This feels so different from the other one. Okay, so as I was trying to say, this is another one of those games that I used to play with both my cousin and my brother. And both of them were much better at it than me. But I don't know, I kind of got better while playing the PlayStation 4 one. So I was hoping the skill set will translate to the PlayStation 1 game, but I don't know, it's a little different so far, but I think we can manage. Hopefully we'll do okay. I mean, I at least know that I can clear Adventure. When we get to some of the bosses though, it might be a little dicey. See, it's coming back to me. Also, I like using... I haven't gotten a single Wumpa fruit. There we go. This is a shortcut, one that everybody knows. Okay, I'm gonna be showing the map instead of the acceleration gauge, because I wanted to see if anybody was even near me, but no, we're okay. Obviously the remake, well, not remake, it's more like a remaster. No, it's a remake, sorry, it's a remake. The remake is way harder than the PlayStation 1 than the PlayStation 1 original, I mean. So I don't think we're gonna have too much trouble here. Also, the celebration screen is a little different. This game is so charming.
Congratulations! You win a trophy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be skipping your dialogue.
The more Wumpa fruit you collect,
The faster you'll go. Yeah, I know that. Okay, so we can go to Rootubes. You might as well call me a Rootuber, am I right? Please leave. Leave already if you haven't. It's not gonna get any better. My mother has been sick. She has like a really bad... I messed up the beginning because I was talking about my mother. Anyway, she has like a really bad cough. And she was sent home for 2 days. She's okay. I mean, it's nothing incredibly horrible, but it's most likely infectious, and I think I might be on the early stages of getting like the disease, the cough. My throat is a little raspy, and I thought that was because I had snored last night, but it's still there. And usually after just like a couple hours my throat feels better even if I have snored. So I'm pretty sure I'm sick right now, but just a little bit. My mother obviously has the worst of it, but my throat is a little raspy, and I've been kind of sneezing, coughing a little bit, but not too much. I don't know. I wonder if the newer Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel, I think it's called, is on Steam. Because if I were to buy it there, maybe I could stream it. But why bother? All my progress is in my PlayStation 4, and I can't stream from that because I don't have an Elgato or any game capture card like that. Anything that I can stream right now is through OBS. So let's just play the classics, why not?
Congratulations! You win a trophy. When you get a TNT crate on your head.
Yeah, you can jump to get it off, I know. Okay. I really like the overworld in Crash Team Racing because unlike Banjo-Kazooie, it's simple. Yeah, I just said that. I don't really enjoy the overworld in Banjo-Kazooie that much. It's not the worst offender. I mean, I would give that to Hat Kit, like a Hat in Time. Like, my god, that game was absolutely hell for me to navigate the overworld. Why can't you have just like a stage selection? I mean, once you find a room, just add it to a quick stage selection so you can teleport to the stage or to the area where the stage is. Why do I have to go there manually every single time? I didn't even play the DLC for A Hat in Time, and I bought it. But I don't want to play it, simply as that, because I think the overworld is terrible. I mean, not terrible, I can see it's charming, but from a gameplay perspective, I guess, it's like, no, just take me to the stage, tell me where I need to go. There's no need for this. Okay, so I activated the mask, and I avoided the damage with the rocket, and I also got the shortcuts, so that was incredibly optimal. Also, it gave me a really big boost of speed, so I'm gonna be pretty ahead. I don't think anybody's gonna be catching up to me. If you think I'm good at this game, I'm really not. My brother and... I mean, mostly my brother, because my cousin doesn't play this anymore. My brother is amazing playing Crash Team Racing. He knows all the shortcuts. He never loses his blue flame. I mean, I'm not gonna say never, but most of the time he doesn't. When we're talking about the newer one, Nitro Field... Oh, I was looking at the chat, I'm sorry. When we're talking about Nitro Field, I defeated all of the... I mean, I cleared all of Nitrous Oxide's times. But I didn't even dare go for Below's time. Much less the developers. That looks like actual hell. I just wanted to get the Platinum Trophy, so I did all of Oxide's times. So yeah, I got much better at the game because of that. Because of the newer game and because of the Oxide times. But yeah. There's a lot that I miss from the newer game compared to this one. I mean, the aesthetic in this one is super nice. It's super it's polygony. The animation is super endearing. This is incredibly advanced for a PlayStation 1. I mean, not really in the sense of graphics, but to make a Diddy Kong Racing like game on the PlayStation 1 I think this was made in less than a year. That's the impressive part. I don't know the full story about it. I just know that this was their first attempt at doing something like this, and they nailed it. Like the Naughty Dog team back in the 90s, the late 90s, well, the mid 90s I should say. They were nothing to sneeze at. I mean, they were straight up video game wizards. I mean, they had to compete with Rare from Nintendo before they disbanded. So they had to do incredible products for people. Let's see if we can get this. Yeah, baby! How do you like that? That's one of the best shortcuts in the game. So yeah, they had to compete with a lot of Nintendo's platformers. And the best platformer for the PlayStation 1, I mean, undisputably, at least the most memorable one. I don't know about best because that's always subjective. But the most recognizable one would be Crash Bandicoot. So I don't know their thought process. Like, oh man, they have Mario platformers, and they have. Oh man, I didn't do it that time. And they have Mario platformers, and now they have like Mario Kart, and then they also have like Mario Sports and Mario Party. So I feel like they felt they needed to compete with that. So they made this game, which is a masterpiece for the PlayStation 1. Oh, I crashed. Ha! Get it? Crashed. Um, and later on, I think they were in the process of disbanding, or it was the first Crash game without the original Naughty Dog crew. But Activision made Crash Bash. That was bullshit. Probably because I was talking though. So, they made Crash Bash, which was their attempt at a Mario Party. And I'ma be honest, that game gets a lot of hate for what it is. I think it is a solid game. And this is gonna sound super lonely, but I'm not afraid to admit it. Compared to Mario Party, it is a lot more fun to play single player. I feel like Mario Party needs to be multiplayer with people, with actual people, for it to be fun at all. There's nothing more lonely than playing Mario Party on your own. It's a Mario Party of one. But if you play Crash Bash, you can have a good time at the campaign. I really do believe that. And the minigames are creative. Oh. I remember that kind of freaked me out as a child. Like, because he was so freaking loud. And the eyes looked crazy. Also, you can crash into the wall. But now I think Ripper Roo is one of my favorite characters to use. It's a little bit of BS because he has a... He's slightly faster than any other character because he is a boss character. So people would consider using him a little bit cheap. But I mean, I like that he's blue, I like that he's crazy, and I like that he has an orange car. I think it goes well with his colors. Also, he's in a straitjacket and somehow he's driving. Oh my god. Oops. So yeah, you can see that the gimmick of the bosses, and Reaper Boy in particular, is that they throw unlimited items of a certain kind. Since this is the first boss, they're trying to take it easy on you. Oh, this is looking bad. I've never had this much trouble with Ripperoo. So he's using one of the weaker weapons in the game. I suggest, if you have missiles like me, throw a couple of them instead of just one, because one of them most likely is going to hit his TNT. It would have helped if I had 10 Wumpa fruits like I do now. Okay, so now we can't lose, dude. I probably shouldn't have used that boost, but I want to be protected. I wish they would give me 3 missiles. But since I'm in first place, I don't see that happening. Maybe I shouldn't have used the boost. But I don't know, we're taking a risk here. There we go, not too hard. There's only a couple of bosses that are really hard here. One of them is the final boss, obviously. And the one before the final boss. Other than that, it's not too terrible. There are only 4 bosses, I think. This is a short game. Let's see if we can clear it in a single stream. I would say that I'm speed running it, but not really. It's a charming character.
Congratulations on opening this new one.
Thank you. These are extra courses. I don't think we need to go over them. Let's see. We are looking for. Here it is. Sorry, my throat is kind of hurting. It's my throat is a little bit raspier, but right now it's not so bad. But it's gonna get bad. Alright, Coco Park. This is one of the more simple stages. There aren't too many shortcuts here, and the ground, the asphalt, is very plain. It's a good level. I think this should be like the first stage that they throw you in instead of Crash Cove. But I don't know, Crash Cove is iconic. If you can call this shortcut, here's one of them. You just kind of cut a corner. I probably didn't have enough boost to take it efficiently. This first game doesn't have as many visual cues as Nitro Fueled, so I'm not always sure of how fast I'm going. If I have enough of a boost to make it through the harder shortcuts. It's just something that you know. I mean, not that you know, that you feel. See, now I'm going way slower. My boost isn't consistent. But once I slide 3 times and 3 times in a row, I build up reserves. And reserves are what you need for your turbo to last longer, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a professional at this by any means, but I really like it. By the way, they didn't let me select the difficulty, right? I swear you could select from easy, normal, or hard. They just told me to, I don't know, get on it. Maybe you unlock the difficulties later? I really don't remember. I will be playing it on hard if I could. Maybe I'm just thinking about the arcade mode. In arcade mode, they let you select your difficulties. I don't remember if you have to unlock them or not. I think you do, though. I mean, we're playing pretty vanilla right now. So let's just play the story mode. Yeah. You can hear me. Could you hear me mashing the buttons? Oh my god. Yeah. Get all the trophies, I know. It's kind of a meme how people always get annoyed at tutorial characters like Navi and all of that, But it is a meme for a reason, like, it's super annoying. Just let me press a button and dismiss them. Don't make me mash it. Or make me hold a button, that's way easier. Because if you do it by press, you might actually send them away when you wanted to hear the advice. I messed up the beginning. This is a really good stage, I think it's one of my favorites. All of the tiny tracks are really enjoyable. Sorry, I kind of burped a little bit there. Oh, this is a shortcut, by the way. I burped a little bit, I guess, because I had a big burger for lunch. We were supposed to eat one, I mean, not really premium, but um, pork chop, not pork chops. Are they pork chops? Wait. Oh, I thought somebody was talking to me. It was just my fan making some noises. Oh yeah, what was I talking about? Oh man, I can't get the shortcut because I can't throw this forward, so not this time. One thing I'll say about this version, oh my god, I was looking at chat. One thing I'll say about this version that I like better than Nitro Fueled is that Pura, the little tiger, and the polar bear have animalistic noises instead of voice actors, because it sounds really bad. I mean, no, oh my god, I just took the shortcut one time. Yeah, so my mother is home and my brother is home, so I think they might be hearing me, so I always get self-conscious when that happens. I thought they were going to sleep. They told me they were going to sleep because they like to sleep after having a big lunch, which is not a good thing to do, I think. So, but I don't know, it's their choice. It doesn't matter. I really wanted to stream today. Specifically this game. I don't know why. I think I was watching a Let's Play channel play it. And I mean Nitro Field, not this one. But I felt like playing Crash Team Racing. Please don't pop up. Oh my god. Every single time. Uka Uka. Yeah, I know. He starts showing, I mean he stops showing up after a while. But I don't know, it's annoying every time that he shows up. Let me change the position of my legs. Oh, don't you dare disconnect. Pause, pause. Okay. What is this between my toes? Sorry, there was a cable. And I was pulling it. There we go. That should do it. There we go. I'm a little bit more stable now. It's weird, I hear like noises. Oh, there's my mother. I don't know. Sorry, I get really self-conscious when my family can hear me. Oh, by the way, I just took a shortcut there, in case you couldn't tell. This is the stage in which there are the most shortcuts and they are the most helpful ones. I tried to take the other one there, but I couldn't. But I'm gonna do it next lap. This is fine. Oh hey Sora, how you doing? Okay, let's see if we can take this shortcut again. I think we can. Yeah. Let's see if we can get the other one. I hate these plants. I always feel like they're gonna... No, I couldn't get it. It's weird because I'm used to playing the nitro fueled Crash Team Racing instead of the OG one. So I don't know, the controls feel a little bit different, but not too much. Nitro Fueled was really loyal to how this game controls. It was actually really impressive. They also adapted some game gimmicks from the sequel for PlayStation 2, and I never played that one, but I think they took the best of the best, and that's why it feels like such a good game. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, I wanted to show it off at least once, but I don't know, I guess I wasn't on my A game today. I mean, I was, but then I heard my mother talk and I was like, please don't come in. You're sick! I mean, I was just talking about how I'm beginning to get sick because my mother is sick and I've been around her and now my throat is raspy. And it's not the kind of raspy that I usually get from snoring. It's there, you know? So I think I'm gonna get sick and I'm just in the beginning stages. So I don't know why I'm sounding so happy about it. I'm not. But yeah, I'm gonna get sick. But trust me, I would rather get a million coughs and sneezes and phlegms rather than getting the stomach flu again. I detest getting stomach flu. It gets me so bad. Like, I'd rather sweat and feel like shit than having to throw up and have diarrhea. Like, that's terrible. I woke up with a mouth as dry as it would be after chugging 3 liters of garlic sauce? Garlic sauce, is that like a home remedy or something? Is it supposed to clear your sinuses and let the phlegms out? By the way, don't do this, but I'm just saying that I've seen people on TikTok do this. It might be fake because it's TikTok. And they stick a couple of garlic cloves in their nostrils and they leave them sorry, I got messed up. They leave them there so it unclogs their nose and a bunch of snot comes out. Obviously doctors are against it, mostly because it can irritate your nose canal and I don't know, some other things. Basically don't do it. There are specific medicine to deal with that, but I've seen people do that. Wait, let me just pause to read. No, it goes great with shawarma. Oh yeah, the Jewish little dish, I think. But it's garlic, so smelly. Bread and dry mouth. Oh yeah, that's fake. Don't put stuff in your nose. Yeah, so it's fake, huh? Yeah, I imagined. I mean, I wasn't going to do it anyways. But I was just like, whoa. Because at least the snot looked real. Oh, by the way, Sora, have you played this game? Either the original one or Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled by Beanox? I know that Crunchy likes to play it, but I don't know if you play this. Speaking of food, I just had lunch and it was a big fat disgusting burger, but it was so good. But I'm having a bit of an acid reflux. um, Jewish? Yeah, I think shawarma is Jewish. I'm not sure. Like Israeli? I thought it was from the Arabic side of the world. Oh, maybe. Because I don't know, it's near Israel. I'm not too sure. Usually when people talk about shawarma or any stores, any restaurants that sell that over here, they usually sell like falafels and all of that. Falafels, no. What do you call that? The thing that you do with lentils? Uh, they're like deep fried balls of lentils. I don't remember.
Papu much tired of watching puny slugs race so slow. Papu want in action.
So you haven't played this game?
Big and prove Papu is world's best driver.
Turkish
Papu
name.
moves so fast, you munch drags.
I don't know. Okay, so here's the second boss of the game. I know Koi really likes this game as well. I know Crunchy likes it. I know Koi likes it. I don't know if Flux likes it. I'm not sure. He grew up with PlayStation, but he. Oh my! I messed up the beginning there. Oh, please don't get behind me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he's a PlayStation guy, Flux, but he usually talks about Final Fantasy or things like that. I don't think he has ever talked about. Oh my god. Crash Team Racing. Or even Crash in general. I don't think I've ever heard him talk about that. Papu Papu is not so bad as a boss, mainly because his stage is really easy to get shortcuts on. But those potions are super annoying. Oh man, I totally wasted my missile. Thankfully he doesn't drop any potions in that part. I think the developers realized that it will be absolute BS. Oh my god, that was so close. I know you can't tell, but I can. Oh, I almost did it. Do you see that? Oh, they kind of gave me the shortcuts anyway because I touched the platform. So they allowed me to respawn. Oh my god, get out of my sight. Jesus. Are we going to lose? Oof. Let's get that shortcut. Don't bite me, don't fucking bite me. I'm not gonna risk it, I'm gonna take the long way. Boom. You looked it up? Originally Arabic, but Jewish immigrants introduced it to Europe. See, I wasn't too far off. That's because a long time ago I used to follow a couple of Israeli YouTubers and they talked about shawarma. It looks faster than Mario Kart. I really wish we could play Nitro Fueled, the newer one, because that one looks insane once you play it. It might be faster than Mario Kart, depending on the Mario Kart.
Papu not himself today. Maybe Papu not eating a big breakfast. You are fast, so small. Here is key to help. Oxide much bigger problem for you. Him not as big, but him much more lumpy.
Okay, so the next two bosses are actually kind of hard. So let's see if we can manage. Yeah, I grew up playing this instead of Mario Kart. The first Mario Kart that I played was, yes, Mario Kart Wii. This was the only other racing game that I would play. Unless you count Sonic Riders, I suppose. Or Sonic R, which I've already played on this channel. Oops, I went the wrong way, doesn't matter. Let's take a detour. Let's save, I haven't saved.
This is the low.
For now we're just getting the trophies. We can get the extra stuff later. There we go. Ba 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 ba. Man, I gotta find another way to put my laptop on because this is burning my feet. My setup is super weird. I don't use my desk. I probably should be using it. But I just like streaming from my bed. It's so much comfier. I mean, if I were to play a scary game, I would do it from my desk. Because if I got scared, I would probably just push my laptop and break it. Let me just rearrange my position here. Whoop. What did I hit there? I'm also playing with the lights off. I don't know why. It's probably bad for my vision. But it's nice. I don't know. It kind of gives atmosphere to the whole stream. Oh, there's a very hard shortcut to get here. I'm not gonna be trying it on the first lap, maybe on the second one, if I get somehow of an advantage. There's another one here. I could have gotten it, but I wussed out. I'm gonna be honest. Man, I'm super rusty on the original Crash Bandicoot racing. If this was nitro fueled, I think I would be doing a lot better. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the shortcut there. Ooh! Yeah, let's just take a casual stroll instead of showing up. Showing off, I mean. There's a mini shortcut there, but it's usually not worth it. Actually, when it comes to this stage, I almost never risk the shortcuts. I'm gonna do it here just for demonstration's sake. Ooh, did you see that? That was freaking sweet, Lois. I could have gotten another shortcut after I got that one, but I wasn't brave enough. Whew. Yeah, so speaking of this game and the thumbnail that I made it in a rush because the other day I spent some time doing some thumbnails for games that I wanted to play, but I didn't want to play any of those. I wanted to play Crash Team Racing and I didn't have a thumbnail ready. So I just kind of rushed and made this. So it looks super messy, but I think it looks decent enough. It's not like I'm the best at Photoshop. I was also thinking of playing the PlayStation 1 Spider-Man game. If I'm gonna do that, hopefully I'll do it in a schedule that Sora can watch, because I know how much he likes Spider-Man. And I know that game, I mean, I don't know it by heart. I mean, I don't know every single thing that happens in it, but I remember clearing it not too long ago, like at least 5 years. So it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, I think I can clear it. Maybe in a couple streams. Maybe in a single stream, I don't know. It's super clunky, but fun. My balloon. Oops. So the thumbnail for the Spider-Man game, it might be one of my favorite thumbnails that I made because it's it tells a story. I mean, it's a bit of a spoiler, I suppose, but I mean, it's such an old game. Like, come on. It spoils the final boss because the final boss scared me so freaking much as a kid. Not so much the visual, but the audio of it. Like, my god, that thing is made of nightmares. There's something so inherently creepy about PlayStation 1 graphics, if done right. That's why a lot of newer indie games kind of adapt the PlayStation 1 aesthetic. It's all polygony and sharp, and it's low resolution, but you can always make out what the image is supposed to be. I don't know, it catches you off guard pretty bad. And the audio is not quite perfect, it's almost always a little gargly, so it's like "Brrr." Oh my god, I shouldn't have done that, my fucking throat. Oh my god. Milk dies on camera. Oh. Okay, I'm okay. I got disoriented in the game. I'm starting to pass out, so I'm headed to bed. Okay, have a good night. Thank you for showing up. Hopefully, I'll do the Spider-Man stream at a better time for you. I'll make sure of that. So, like 4 hours before now or something like that. I don't know. Thank you. Have a good night. And watch out for the seals. I think this is my favorite stage. I really like the tiny tiger stages, but there's something about this one that I just really like. The ice levels were some of my favorites in Crash Bandicoot 2. So I really like to see the racing interpretation of those. Oh, I tried to get a shortcut there. And also Crash. Oh! I had to get kind of serious there because I was in last place. Oh my god, you fucking seal. There used to be a green tower alone. I cannot sing when my throat is like this. What am I thinking? I mean, you shouldn't sing with your throat, but sometimes you kind of need it for support. There we go. Easy shortcut. Oh, I messed up. How? That's one of the easier shortcuts. Why did I mess up twice? Haha, he crashed into it. I knew he would get me, but I just took a gamble there and I lost. Oh my god. What am I doing wrong? Am I actually gonna lose? I won't allow that. I'm just gonna play it safe here. So any person that is good at this game would see that run and be ashamed of me. Because that shortcut is one of the easier in the game. Easiest. It's one of the easiest in the game. And I couldn't get it. I think I'm gonna be playing for another half an hour. Oh yeah, I forgot. Komodo Joe was a boss. I thought I was going to be facing Pin Sprite. I totally forgot about this one. Oh, this is another tiny stage. Tiny Temple and Tiny Arena and the ice stage that we just did, my top 3 favorite ones. Absolutely. This one is so much fun. You can sink in the mud here, so you gotta be careful. And also, as you can see, it has a lot of hills and irregular ground. So you're gonna be jumping a lot and having a lot of airtime. And that's one of my favorite gimmicks in Crash Team Racing. In Mario Kart, I don't think you get any boosts for airtime, but you do in this game. I mean, later on, after Mario Kart 7, they introduced the gliders, so they kind of spiced up the gameplay like that. But before that, there was nothing interesting happening while you were in the air. In Mario Kart Wii, you could do a little trick while you were in the air. Maybe that's something that you can do in all of them? I don't fully remember. I don't play too much Mario Kart. But I know you definitely don't get airtime while you're in the air. I mean, an airtime boost, I should say. Why are they kicking my ass so much? Hit each other, don't hit me. Let's see if we can get Cortex. Nope, he guarded with a nitro. Okay, I'm starting to get a little angry. Come on, we can recover. Getting spicy. I couldn't even appreciate the BGM because I was so focused. This is my favorite song in the game. I think the tempo changed a little because it's the final lap. Oh, Sora, if you end up looking at this later, I meant to say when you went to bed, um, get better soon. I forgot you were sick because I was talking about my raspy throat as well. But anyways, I hope you didn't. I mean, no, not I hope. I mean, I don't know. Sorry if I sounded like, oh, I'm sick too. Like, I didn't mean to sound like a dickhole. I just thought it was kind of amusing that we were both sick at the same time.
So, you've beaten all the other racers on these tracks. Well, now you'll see why I'm the most feared driver on the circuit. I'll earn the right to face Oxide by crushing you into brick dust. Let's race.
How long have we been? We haven't even been streaming an hour. Okay, I can play some more. I can play like, yeah, at least like an hour. No, at most an hour, I should say. Not at least. At least half an hour. At most a whole hour. Fucking drift! He always catches up at this part. Oof. Can't believe I got him with that potion. I'm gonna get the shortcut. He didn't fall into that one. Jesus Christ. Go faster, go faster. Oh, he's completely behind me. I wasn't even looking at the map, I was just focusing too hard. I like the sound he makes while he cries. What do you have to say?
You're not so slow after all. Surprised me you did. Here's a key for the win. Still, I think you're not fast enough to outrace Oxide. We're going to lose our planet, and it will all be your fault.
Wanna bet? Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it here because I'm not too comfortable with my whole family listening to me. And I think I scratched the itch of playing this game. And I mean that also leaves us for another Crash Team Racing stream that we can do, so why not? Look at me leaning. What if I just do this for like an hour? Yeah, so this is practically half the game, I think. Because there are 2 bosses left. I mean, I think this is more than half the game. But doesn't matter, we can tackle the last 2 bosses in the next stream, and then we can do the extra stuff. Because besides the regular races, let's say, like getting the trophy, there are also time trials and getting the tokens, like getting CTR. So we can do that. Yeah, I'm done here. So goodbye to y'all. And don't crash. Get it? Oh! Didn't mean to do that. Anyway, stream over. And if you don't like it, I don't care too much. Bye! Subscribe to... I don't know, my OnlyFans. Bye!